And we are live, finally. We had some technical issues, but I am here, I am live. It's Saturday. Let's get some light. Hooray! We are here. Another week, and I have got headphone hair. I could have put a brush through it, but never mind. I am just going to do the usual of going to Twitter. So hopefully you can hear me. I'm just going to up the microphone volume. I have reduced the gain, but I have... Luna, hello, hello, thank you for joining. Thank you so much for joining. It's rather warm, so I have got a couple of fans on, well, a fan on the go, because it is rather warm in here. Yeah, so finally sorted out the technical issues, and here we are, Saturday night. My hair is all over the place. Should have got it cut, but I woke up late this morning, so... Anyway, how are you, Luna? Lovely to see you here, thank you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so, you know, how was your day? How was your week? I'll be honest, I'm not the greatest of small talk people, you know. Never really have been the sort of best at small talk, but yeah, so yes, yeah, thank you very much. I was concerned this wasn't going to go ahead. Sorry, I've got a second. As always, I've got my second screen up and running, because obviously I can see the chat as it comes through. There we go. Go to live chat so that I can see you all come through, and let's just get this up and running. There we go. Yeah, my phone bill sort of thing is automatic, so you know, as I say, should have got a haircut today. But good to hear you're doing okay. That's lovely to hear as always. And yeah, I've never. Do you get the powdered or the ready-made protein shakes? One moment. I'm just looking for a way to try and raise my camera, because obviously I'm looking at an angle, whereas I should be sort of... It would be better if I'm sort of... There we go. Still not the greatest, but because I sometimes drink what's known as Huel, which is like an energy, not an energy drink, but it's sort of a mix of well, apparently it's an entire nutritional meal in a bottle. Comes in 4 flavors actually: banana, vanilla, chocolate, and berry. And out of all of them, I would say that the berry flavour's the best. Oh, right. Okay. Sorry, I keep having to... Right, I'm with you. What... Yeah, I know the one. Yeah, I know the ones you mean. I don't really... Yeah, I mean, I don't really... yeah, I'm never really tried them myself. They have been recommended to me, but obviously I would have to go via my GP, because obviously it what would what would be required is knowing what I can eat and what I can't eat, really. So it's complex. For me anyway, it's complex. But it's good to it's always good to lead a healthy lifestyle, and find things that work for you, really. I think I don't knock. I will never knock anyone for choosing how to lead their lifestyle and everything. And I think I think as long as you keep your nose clean, stay out of trouble, what you do in your own time is your own business, really. That's how I look at it. It's no concern to me how people choose to lead their daily lives. As long as you're happy, I think that's what's most important, really. I think that is the honest truth, really, about yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of struggling. It's been a bit of a odd day, and it's just been, I mean, what with technical issues and everything that's put this back an hour, that hasn't helped. That added to stress, and of course when I get stressed I become philosophical, and ooh, I don't know. It's just the way I am, really. It's just who I am, really. Didn't get any writing done. I was going to do some writing today, but I didn't get any done. I do need to do. Well, you have my moral support. You genuinely have my moral support, Luna. You can always message me, or if you ever find yourself needing a if you ever find yourself needing someone to talk to, you can always message me on Twitter or Instagram or wherever you are, and I will take time to listen and talk, and support you how I can as a friend. That's how I look at it. It just I mean, it's like you're there for me as much as I'm there for you, really, and vice versa. Strike that, reverse it, whatever Willy Wonka used to say, in the film Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Do you know I found my box of You're welcome, Luna. You're on the. You're sorry. Got an itch. That's nice, isn't it? Saying you're on it. You're welcome, but you are genuinely welcome, Luna. You know, sorry, I've got an itch. But no, you're. I can't get the words out tonight. I played darts yesterday and went drinking as well, and while I left early, it was a work event, and I left early because well, I didn't want to get back at home on the train without oh, there it is. You know, whilst under the influence, because it's not pleasant travelling on the train whilst under the influence of alcohol. You don't. The thing is, I've never actually done that myself, but I've seen enough people on the train who are blind drunk, and it's not a pleasant experience, even if you're stone cold sober. So I'd had quite a bit to drink at this darts place with work, and I chose to head home early. I grabbed a vegan McDonald's on near the station, so that I had some food, and obviously I made sure I hydrated, because if there's one thing I've learned, if you're going to take time to, if you're going to enjoy yourself, make sure you stay hydrated as well, because the enemy of alcohol is dehydration. That is when you get hangovers and things like that. So my advice to anyone who is considering a heavy drinking session of any kind, always drink plenty of water. Even if you're in a hotel room, or always keep even a 2-litre bottle of water by your bed, in your room, wherever, because when you wake up the next day, and start drinking it as soon as you get in, start drinking the water as soon as you get in, because you are going to suffer if you don't. And believe me, I have suffered with hangovers. The first hangover I actually got was when I was 30. It was a night, it was a Christmas party, and I made the mistake of going to a shopping mall, a shopping centre. Americans will know it as shopping malls. We call them shopping centres here in the UK. And I got incredibly drunk the night before, and I mean drunk. And I woke up, and it was Christmas time, as I say, and my dad and my sister decided to go and finish their Christmas shopping at this posh shopping centre. Long story short, I decided to go with them, because I thought getting out of the house and getting some air into my lungs would help me. Did it help me? Oh, well, that's good to hear. You felt confident to wear it out. I think that's amazing. Um, I think that's absolutely amazing. You know, I don't know, but I think this collaboration has been a boost of confidence for a lot of people involved. Um, you know, it's something that has never been done before. And if you're watching this back, well, I'm very, very happy to hear that. The fact, you know, the thing is, you're with friends, you're enjoying yourself. That's what matters most. You know, don't don't worry about what the rest of the world thinks. You know, I have that personal issue myself all the time. You know, no, let's not go down that road. Let's not go down that topic because, you know, the fact that you had a great day is what's most important here. You know, the fact that you really, really loved what you were doing and who you were with, I think that's what makes it most important of all, you know. And, you know, I honestly think that to hear that you've had a boost of confidence, you know, from anything you do, I think is fantastic. You know, I really, really do, you know, I really, really do believe that what we're doing is something amazing in on so many different levels as a collaboration, and I'm so thrilled to have you on board. I really, really am. You know, I am honestly happy. No, I am genuinely happy to have you on board, Luna. You know, it is such a joy to know you're a part of the cast. It really does mean a lot to me, you know. And I will take this opportunity, if you're watching this back, we're what, 17 minutes into the live stream. There are 2 slots remaining. I am looking for 2 more participants. If you're interested in what we're doing, it's already been mentioned by Luna. But if you're interested in what we're doing and you want to join us, drop me an email. I will drop my email address. Sorry, I'm just moving some stuff out the way. I will drop my email in the chat so that you can contact me if you wish. So that's my email address. You can also direct message me on Twitter and Instagram, and I would love to hear from you if you're really, really interested in what we're doing. As I say, Luna's already mentioned it, which you know, but yeah, you know, really exciting times ahead, and I honestly think it's going to be, the collaboration itself is going to be something else, really. You know, I honestly have huge faith in the project, huge belief. You know, I'm thrilled to have everyone on board who is on board. Yeah. And even I'm doing it. Even I'm doing it. I have my own character. Vespasian. But you'll have to see the collaboration for that. When Vespasian comes along. Sorry, my throat is a bit funny tonight. I hope I'm not coming down with anything. I honestly hope I'm not coming down with anything. Um, oh, thank you. Yes, yeah, I was really thrilled when you approached me, and the reason I was thrilled was because I know how amazing. You know, I'm going to say this: how amazing you are as an ASM artist and content creator as well. You know, I really honestly appreciate your friendship first and foremost, and most importantly. Um, but I see huge talent in what you create, and I think that's absolutely beautiful. You know, you are an amazing ASM artist, and I will always speak highly of your content and you as a friend. And I honestly, genuinely mean that. I really, really do. And I will speak highly of everyone else involved as well. And, you know, other people who have been involved and are going to be involved in the future. The whole project from chapter 1 up to now, and we still have chapter 17 onwards to do. The main series has taken a bit of a break. We're focusing on side stories at the moment. The vampire saga, the caravan, which actually forms part of the troop saga, the academy, Cleo and Trajan, the Trigon saga, the dragon saga, which will be coming soon. I'll also be introducing more of the Forest Realm saga as well. So a lot of exciting and very different things coming in. It's going to be really, really interesting what we do, and I'm kind of hoping, off the back of this particular collaboration, we can open up new and interesting concepts that have never been done before in ASMR. I mean, the concept we are doing has been done in ASMR, but it's never been taken seriously. That's one thing that's always irritated me. It's never been taken seriously. And I thought to myself, it's time that ASM artists, perhaps, even if they've never done what we're doing before, got together and created a collaboration that proves that what we're doing is a legitimate ASMR trigger, that it really does have the potential to create ASMR. And that is why I believe in it so strongly. I know I talk about it so much on Twitter because I honestly, genuinely believe what we're doing is creating a whole new range of triggers. That, you know, we are merging triggers together. That's been done before. That has been done before. But we're doing it in a way that opens doors for whole new concepts. And that's exciting. That is exciting. And this is purely, I mean, it's all scripted. It's all scripted. One of the collaborations I've received has chosen not to use the script at all, which is absolutely fine. The thing is, they're called guidance scripts. You know, I don't expect everyone to follow what I'm doing to the letter. That is absolutely fine because I can work with that. The fact of the matter is, yeah, I really am. I think I really think that what we are creating is something truly special, and I don't, I'm not doing this for. I once had someone say to me, "What you create is for. It's not for personal gain. I don't use the participation of other ASM artists for clout. I don't constantly. Yes, I have because of the collaboration. The thing is, I do thank regularly for this particular collaboration the ASM artists involved, because, and the reason I do this is because this is such a specific type of collaboration that it needs to be what's the word I'm thinking of, acknowledged just how much hard work, creativity and effort is being put into this, and that's the focal point of this project. The fact that everyone is working towards something, as you say, Luna, epic, is truly special. And the thing is, there are two more slots available. I will write the scripts, I will send the scripts, I can do all that. I would just love to fill those last two slots. So if you're watching this back and you wish to be involved, please contact me. My email address has been supplied. You can contact me via Twitter or Instagram or anything like that. I would absolutely adore it if I could fill those last two remaining slots and and create a truly epic piece. Each character will be each character segment will be connected by full narration, voiced by me, of course. I also voice in this segment the Innkeeper and Maximus. Now, they will be audio only. The rest of the characters will be visual. The reason that Maximus and the Innkeeper are audio only is because they already have set still images of them. This is kind of turning into a bit of the behind the scenes, but it gives you an idea of what we're working with. I have full galleries of static photos. I love using static photos, but I also have footage, video footage as well. So I'm gonna try and link each segment with video footage, because otherwise it could become too static. And I will do some test runs of footage, and I will put them up on YouTube for people to see. Maybe not specifically with narration, because I just want to do like prototype. I mean, if you've seen what I refer to as the music video. Thank you so much for joining, Luna. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you here, and I wish you all the very best. Thank you for being part of this collaboration. I'm absolutely thrilled that you are part of this collaboration, and I will speak with you soon. So, you know, all the very best for now, and you know where to find me if you need to contact me. I'm going to say this again for the benefits of viewers. Twitter, Instagram, email. Simple as that. You can contact me that way. And, you know, I wish you all the very best, and I will catch you later. So, yes. So we have we might as well stick with the collaboration. You know, because as I say, I feel really, really good about it, because I really think it's going to be something different, unusual, and I honestly do feel yeah. So sorry, I was just checking a message. But yeah, there's a lot that can be said and done about what we're creating, and as I say, two slots, and I'm you know, I can go on repeating this all day because well, I could, but such is my faith and passion in this project that I honestly believe in it so very deeply, so very, very deeply. And I'm just going to let others know again that I'm still live. La da da dee da da da, dee dee dee. I'm just going to tell a couple of my friends. Turns out I am live. Dee 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 dee. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Ya da dun da da dun da 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 da. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Da 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 da. Dee 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 dee. Sorry, just stretching, stretch, stretch, stretch. Always make sure you stretch, because otherwise it just you know, if you're sitting too long and you don't stretch, then it all sort of, you've got to be comfortable for these sort of events. And this is the bit where I don't get so talkative. I just ramble, 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 ramble. But is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Because obviously I've got to try and keep, got to try and keep this going for as long as possible without sort of going off, is it off the boil? I'm not sure. Off the boil? So very British, isn't it? So very, very British. Yes. I know where I can also... I am still alive, yes I am. I don't know why I thought I wasn't, but... do feel free to jump into the chat if you're new here, or, please do jump in and say hello. Always happy to speak with you. He says, trying to sound very, very formal and very, very posh. I wouldn't say I am, but I would say that, I have a certain personality. A certain personality and a certain skill for voices. I could quite easily record some new messages. Da 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 dee, da da da, dee dee dee, dee dee. Minnie, hello, hello, hello. So lovely to see you. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, well, that's okay. That's okay. I hope you're doing something really, really nice. If you're out and about, Always a joy to have you here, though. Always a joy. You've just missed Luna. And I don't know if you can see the chat, but we were talking the collaboration, which we've been working on as part of the group project, and always a joy to have your presence here, Minnie. So what are you up to? What are you out with friends? Out with family? How's your day been? I'm never very good at small talk. I'll be honest. I'm not very good at small talk. I do it to be polite, but when it comes to conversations, I'm much more of a deep thinker, or a sort of swings and roundabouts, really. But I was thinking I might do my signature song. I might do some songs. There's a whole channel of songs that I like called Young Pilgrim Music, and let's see what we've got. Because obviously I can sing without the music being played, so I don't get copyright struck. Oh, that was my headphones. I just unplugged them so that they don't sort of pull my microphone down. So let's see. This is da di 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 la di da da da. That's not actually playing. That's just me, sort of being a bit silly. Da 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 da. Ah, a favourite. Dung 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 dung. Ba 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 da 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 da. Dirty old river, must you keep rolling, flowing into the night? People so busy, make me feel dizzy. Taxi lights shine so bright, but I don't need no friends, as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. Chill day I look at the world from my window, but chilly, chilly is the evening time. Waterloo sunset's fine. Derry meets Julie, Waterloo Station, every Friday night. But I am so lazy, don't want to wander, I stay at home at night. And I don't feel afraid, as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. Every day I look at the world from my window, But chilly, chilly is the evening time. Waterloo sunset's fine. Millions of people swarming like flies round Waterloo Underground. But Terry and Julie cross over the river where they feel safe and sound. But I don't need no friends as long as they gaze on Waterloo sunset, they are in paradise. Waterloo sunset's fine. It had some notes that I couldn't hit, but I know that song so well. But I just thought, give it a go. Give it a go. I mean, it's Saturday night. We can do whatever. So you have to be careful because obviously I need to know the actual. What have you done today to make you feel proud? Tragedy. Not today. Bum bum bum. I can't take away. I hear my work. I'm with me. Yeah, that's all right, Durgan Goer. I'm just sort of singing, and I'm about to sneeze. So do beg my pardon. I'm going to turn away. Bless me. Yeah. I hope you're doing all right and everything. Everything's going all right. Had a few visitors and chats with people, and I thought one thing I enjoy doing, getting tongue-tied, is I enjoy a good sing-song. So, sort of a bit like karaoke. If I don't have the music playing, they technically can't strike me because obviously it's me singing and no one else hears it. Just my bad singing. Bum ba bum bum ba bum bum bum. Let's have a look. There's one that I absolutely love. And I can't find it. Ah, well, that's kind of you to say, I guess. Uh, so yes, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Ooh, that's a terrible Elvis impression. Thank you very much. Terrible Elvis impersonation. Uh, just done Waterloo Sunset. Let's have a look. This is a classic Ralph McTell song. Can you see the old man in the closed down market? In up the papers with his worn out shoes. In his eyes you see no pride, hand held loosely at his side. Yesterday's paper telling yesterday's news. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. You see the old girl who walks the streets of London, dirt in her hair and her clothes in rags. She's no time for talking, she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home in 2 carrier bags. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Yeah, I agree there. The old night cafe is 11:15. Same old man sitting there on his own, taking out the world over the rim of his teacup. Each tea lasts an hour, and he wanders home alone. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Yeah, I think Elvis does sound better in British to it. Oh, I didn't realise there was another verse. Oh well. No, I mean, I think Elvis. We have a comedian over here who, on the radio, does a segment on the radio show called Ask Elvis, and it's hilarious because, um, people send in the most bizarre and random questions, and he answers them, and every so often he will. It's a comedy musician called Mitch Ben, and he does Ask Elvis, and he then makes up songs in the style of Elvis, and it's one of the funniest things ever. Yeah. Okay, I found one, and we'll give it a little listen.
Do you know what that is, Tim?
Is it a guitar?
It is a guitar, yeah. Look who's playing it.
It's Elvis!
Elvis in the building!
Elvis is indeed in the building. I'm squeezed through your portal and I'm in your building.
I tell you what, you're sweating a little bit, Elvis. You okay?
It's just that kind of weather, isn't it? I believe everybody's sweating right now.
I know.
You'd have to be some kind of lizard to not sweat in this weather.
You're looking good, Elvis.
You're looking
thank you
good,
much,
but with that
thank you much.
jumpsuit on and everything.
Indeed.
You want to take it off, or you got your trunks on underneath?
I'm not sure that would be a good idea. Even on the radio, that would not be a good idea.
No. Well, anyway, it's great to see you.
Thank you very much.
Everybody, welcome to Ask Elvis. Elvis is in the building, and he is back. He's got his guitar with him, and we're going to take some calls and all of that.
Yeah, I'm going to start with a very simple question from a bloke called John, who says, "Hi, Elvis.
Hey there.
I have a very simple question for you. Can you explain the Higgs boson particle?"
Oh, easy.
Of course I can, John. This is Elvis. Well, John, you're a curious man, and you may remember from school that all matter is composed of subatomic particles. Inside, everything's made of atoms, and atoms are made of electrons, protons, and neutrons. They are in turn made of quarks and other subatomic particles.
What?
Quarks is a subatomic particle.
Don't you know anything?
It's also a kind of German yogurt. Don't worry about it now. But it's a subatomic particle. And over the years, scientists have pondered the mystery of how come all these little particles of energy acquired mass. How do they acquire mass and stick together and become stuff? How does energy become stuff?
How do they do it then?
A British physicist named Peter Higgs in the 1960s postulated the existence of a new particle, which must be creating a kind of sticky field.
Yeah.
Which, sticky field, I love the sound of that, sticky field. Sounds like a baseball ground, sticky field. It acts as a drag on other particles and makes them stick together, and thus wise they acquire mass. And they believe at the CERN accelerator that they have now glimpsed this theoretical particle, which has been known as the Higgs boson. Thank you very much.
All right. Fantastically comprehensive. Excellent. Elvis knows. Can we go to a phone? Who's this?
Yeah, so that's basically what Ask Elvis was, or is. I don't know if they still do it on the radio, but you know, and I used to listen to it when during my sort of days off and things like that. I used to listen to that all the time on Radio 2, and I mean that whole segment was about 6 minutes long, and I don't think, it's a good little filler for now. But if you can find today's hello, thank you for joining. Why do I always say it like that? Hello, like Leslie Phillips. Oh, I say, Leslie is proud. Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, so we've had a bit of sing-song, a bit of British style humour in the form of Ask Elvis. It's all oh, I say hello. Oh dear. I am the Kingslayer, used to be the best, but recently just thinking of what else to find, what else to. sees trouble. I am fearless. You'll be surprised. We have Elvis has even to this day has a huge following in England, in Britain. We have Elvis impersonators. We have there's whole events based around Elvis. There's even restaurants that do Elvis nights. Restaurant owners will dress up as Elvis and entertain the guests in their restaurants as Elvis Presley, and it is surprisingly huge business here in the UK. And even I appreciate him. Even I appreciate his music, and his the culture that's built up around Elvis Presley. And yet he was only on British soil for about 30 minutes when he was doing national service. I think because he was based in Germany, and his plane back to America needed to refuel. So I think it was somewhere up in Scotland, and his plane landed because it had to refuel. I alert Pilarm. Right, thank you. I will check him out, definitely. Yeah, it's surprising, really, because it sort of started with rockabilly comes from skiffle. Skiffle music, of which Lonnie Donegan is sort of the king of skiffle. And hello again, Minnie. This is a classic. It's a little story. To tell it is a must. It's an unsung hero that moves away your dust. Some people make a fortune, others earn a mint. My old man don't earn much, and this is skiffle. He's flipping skint. Oh, my old man's a dustman. He wears. Actually, I think it's better if you hear it. Actually, it might be better if you hear it. Yeah, here we go. This is a bit of skiffle. This is Lonnie Donegan.
Swallow shouting out, tonight, tonight. And your chewing gum loses sticky on the bed post all the night. Does it go hard, fall on the floor and look a nasty sight? Can you bend it like a fish hook just in case you get a bite? Does your chewing gum lose its flavour on the bed post overnight?
Hey, look, here, hang on. Listen, is a gold tooth a flash in the pan?
Is it gold? Will you play your bass?
Well, no, hang on, listen.
What do you want now?
I want to know if I crossed a kangaroo with a turkey, could I stuff it from the outside?
I'll stuff you from the outside. Play the bass!
Now listen.
Oh, he's back,
Oi.
he's back.
No, well look, if Tutankhamun got sick, will I call his mummy?
You better call your mummy, you're playing him all that rubbish. Go on, play it! The convict out on bail said put me back in jail. Rang the knocker, he must be off his rocker, then back in his old cell. The reason he did tell, his gum was stuck above his bed when he saw sweet as well. Does your chewing gum have more uses than it says upon the pack? Can you stretch it out much further than the man upon the rack? Can you lend it to your brother and expect to get it back? Does your chewing gum lose its flavour when your lips refuse to smack?
You can hear the sort of rockabilly influence.
When on my honeymoon in our hotel room, it was heaven. We slept till 11:30. I found a waiter next to me. He was embarrassed as could be. He said, "I've been stuck to your bedpost. It's early morning tea. Does your chewing gum lose its flavour on the bedpost all the night? If your mother says don't chew it, do you swallow it in spite? Can you catch it on your tongue? So can you move it left and right? Does your chewing gum lose its flavour on the bedpost overnight?"
Yeah, so that's basically skiffle, which is sort of the British equivalent of rockabilly. It used things like tea chests and washboards, things like that a lot of people, and yeah, it sort of I don't know if it was around the same time as rockabilly sort of came into existence, or if it predates rockabilly, but the similarities are very, very strong. And I do feel, because obviously the other person we had before that during the war was George Formby, who actually played the banjolele. He played the banjolele, and with a great effect. And yeah, they Lonnie Donegan's band had the full sort of, if you want the phrase, kit and caboodle, and it's a really I recommend giving him a listen. Obviously, you can tell that the band obviously told jokes, and some of the jokes that they tell now are, some of the jokes they told during some of their live sets probably wouldn't go down too well in today's society. But there's no maliciousness behind it. There's no maliciousness. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze again. There we go. I'm Mr. Sneezy today. Yeah, I mean, he has other songs like "My Man's a Dustman" and "I'm Henry VIII, I Am" and all that, and it really sort of, it's just a small section of British culture, and anyone who's interested in the concept of British culture, I highly recommend you investigate it if it's the sort of thing that interests you. Excuse me, I'm a bit... Ugh. Oh, snuffle. You know, I'm a bit snuffleupagus. But there's a lot that can be said for, you know, oh dear. Ugh. I've just lost my track of thought. I mean, yeah, even the Muppets covered "Does Your Chewing Gum Lose Its Flavour" as well. So, you know, that's how much of an impact his music really had. That it was being covered by different groups and, you know, different forms of entertainment. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of things that people are surprised are actually influenced from Britain rather than America. You know, they think they think a lot of things in Britain are influenced by America. But in reality, there's more things in America that are influenced from Britain. It's fascinating. It is absolutely fascinating. It's knowing where to look and what to look for. It's like the game show, the comedy game show, Whose Line Is It Anyway? Was actually a British concept. It was actually a British comedy show, which you know, surprises a lot of people because they always thought it was American. And yeah. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I would say it was the British equivalent of rockabilly. We just gave it our own sort of unique name. The origins of both, they share very similar origins. You know, from sort of jazz and or what have you. It's just that they went into they diverged in two slightly different directions. But one of Lonnie Donegan's popular songs is actually the Rock Island line. You know, the Rock Island line is the mighty good road. The Rock Island line is the road to Friday. The Rock Island line is the mighty good road. I can't sing it because it's too fast, really. You know, he did cover a lot of American sort of. I don't know if they'd be traditional folk songs, but they're definitely American popular songs of their time. You know, Rock Island Line, have a drink on me, bring a little water, Susie, you know, that sort of thing. You know, it all goes back to sort of, but yeah, research it. It's worth researching. Oh, you're getting me onto, yeah, you're getting me onto something that I absolutely adore, which is English folk music, you know, because I think, you know, English folk music is something I absolutely love. It's, you know, everything from the medieval period up to, you know, the songs of today. You know, John Tams, people like that. I don't think, I'm not sure if they're British or not, but I love the music of Vox Vulgaris. I'm never sure if they are. British. Vox Vulgaris. Let's have a. I think they're American. Don't quote me on that. But they do a track that I love called Rocker Tank, and I might just play it for you. But I have to check something. Oh, they're Swedish. Vox Vulgaris is Swedish. Swedish middle-age folk music group, which means they do. But I love their music. I absolutely love their music. I mean, this was the first track I ever heard, and you really got to hear it to believe it. Oh, Steel I Span is, but this is where it goes for me. This is where it goes for me. This is how far back I go. And this is actually based on English medieval folk music too. It's called Rocker Tank. always gives me a sense of, and that's what I love about being able to sort of play the music at the same time, because it sort of fills the, well, did cross my mind for Vespasian, but I don't have the stamina to move to that level of speed, as it were. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, scroll up to the conversation between me and Luna, and you'll understand. Well, you probably know that the collaboration is going ahead, oh, voice is going again. Voice is going again. You know, funny you should say that, but yeah, there's a whole collaboration involving it with me and several other ASMR. And I'm going to say this again, if you're watching this and you've got this far, because I said it about the 17-minute mark. 2 slots remaining in the collaboration. If you're interested, message me. I'm going to give you my email address again. Yeah, I'm just sort of doing this for anyone who's interested in joining. Yeah, I you know, the thing is, I have, when it comes to collaboration, I have a golden rule. I will never approach people, or you know, I will never approach people, and I will never, you know, I want people to approach me. You know, I want people to come to me rather than me go to them, because then that way I know they're genuine. Julie, hello, hello, hello. I believe you have a premiere coming up this evening, folks. I think it's in about 30 minutes. Julie has a premiere coming up, and I hope you will be there to support her. I'm going to be there. Which means this live might be split into 2. Well, it will be split into two, but yeah. So I will say Julie's also involved in the collaboration. You've missed Luna. Minnie has been here as well. I don't know if she's still with us. I know she said she's out and about, so she isn't really able to participate in the chat. See, that's what friends are for. That's what friends are for. I will be dropping by, so I'm going to be splitting this live stream into 2 parts. It'd be good to have a little break. Anyway, it's not often I do split live streams in half, but you know, I like to support my friends and fellow ASM artists. I have to say, Julie, you missed a really good premiere with Sage last night. She really did a good live Zot video. Absolutely, I love that character. Zot is definitely one of my favourite Whisperwind characters. If you're not familiar with Whisperwind, Amanda, hello. You've caught me sort of in the last half hour of the first half of the live stream, because at 11 o'clock GMT, or in 30 minutes time, Julie actually has a premiere on her channel, so I'm going to try and split this into 2 parts. So there'll be this half, and then we'll start again. Zot is definitely one of my favourite characters out of all of her characters. The one thing I will say is, I know there's always nice. Enjoy your soccer and your night carnival. Have plenty of fun and do whatever you do best. So yeah, as I say, Amanda, Minnie I think is around, but I think she's not able to comment, in the chat so much. But she was here, so thank you for letting her know. I appreciate that. But yes, actually I have to say it's nice having Lexa. Hello. Wow, 4 members of the collaboration cast in the chat now. We've had Luna, we've got Julie, we've got Amanda, we've got Lexa. This is becoming like a nice little gathering of cast members. Always a pleasure to have you here. Thank you very much. Yeah, she's doing all right. She and I are chatting and communicating through Twitter and all that. And from what I can tell, she's doing okay. I do like you. Well, you know me. I like to look out for all my friends, and she's a very dear friend. You're all dear friends to me. And I look out for her as much as I look out for anyone else. That's who I am, really. But I have used this live stream, I have to say, because Luna kind of gave me the encouragement to talk about it, and I've obviously said there's 2 more slots available in the collaboration, so we'll see what happens. At the moment I'm really happy with the way things are going, incredibly happy with the way things are going. It's It is. I have to say, in about 25 minutes, I will be stopping, because I'm going to try and split this into 2 parts. But just so you know, Julie, Luna was here earlier. Julie does have a premiere in about 25 minutes, which I will be jumping over to join. I might have a way around this, actually. I don't know. Might just be better to stop and start again. Tell me about it. Autocorrect is the bane of Twitter, of a Twitterati. So I'm kind of... I've just had the notification for the premiere. But I'm sort of backache. The back. So I hope you're all doing well. I have to say I'm not the greatest of small talk people. I probably would have been really good at it yesterday when I was incredibly tipsy, but I did manage to prevent myself from getting a hangover because obviously I ensured I was fully hydrated before I went to bed, which helped. Played darts, which was fun. Ate on canapes, pizza, drank alcohol, did mind you, I also had a vegan McDonald's on the way home. I have thought about doing that. I have honestly thought about doing that. So we'll wait and see we'll try and work something out. If you saw my Twitter feed last night, that is just the tip of the iceberg of what I might, what I could be. I mean, if you think you've seen Jodie Marie that way in her live streams, buckle in. Yeah, loads of. I mean, it was literally all beard tweets. It was literally. I'm just looking at it now. It was all pretty much. Excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze again. There we go. I don't think. Oh dear, I don't think anyone wanted to hear me sneeze down the microphone. That's not very ASMR. Yes, I was Captain Beardy Weedy last night. And for some reason I was doing faces as well, so mind you, that ultimate selfie one was yes, Julie, come to England. I'll show you the I'll take you to some of the. We do Flight Club. I'll take you to Flight Club where I went. If you've not played darts before, Flight Club is amazing. It is worth it. You get food, you get drink. Yeah. I think, if any of you ever come to England, drop me a message, because I know a lot of places in London that are off the tourist trail but are so worth visiting. And the nice thing is, because they're off the tourist trail, they are quiet, they are, Ye Old Cheshire Cheese, yes, in Fleet Street. Yeah, definitely. And you know, I know a lot of good places, and there's a lot of places as well that are worth visiting. That, as I say, you know, because most tourists go to the big museums and the galleries, and I mean, yeah, by all means, do all them. But there's a lot of places in London that are worth visiting without, you know, all these coach parties and things. You know, you basically want a tour guide. You're looking at him, and I don't charge. I will do it as a friend. That is my promise. I will be your tour guide. I'm just going back through my pictures, and I seem to have something about drunk science as well. So, drunk visit to the museum. I said something about drunk art gallery visits, didn't I? Drunk visits to the art gallery. Drunk visits to the science museum. I can't drive a double decker. I can't drive at all. But well, no, I think there is like a thing where you can hire, but you need so many people. I would need a lot of people in my group to do it. It could be done though. It could be done. There is an afternoon tea double-decker bus that goes around that you can book, and it will take you around London. You sit on the bus and you get English afternoon tea, which is very, very, very posh. And of course we got the Black London cabs as well, which are an experience in themselves. Yeah, don't bother with Uber. Ugh. I'm snuffly again. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. So sorry about that. You would like to remember your trip? Well, of course you would. Of course, well, you will. You will. No, we wouldn't. We wouldn't get. Yeah. See, this is the thing. This is why it's difficult for me to do live streams to a degree, because most of my friends are in America, which obviously Yoloma is an hour ahead of me, because obviously she's she's Belgian. Who else? Stormy. She's in Italy, I believe. I believe she's Italian. So she, you know, she's an hour or two ahead of me. It's amazing though. This community has brought me friends from all over the world, and I think that's absolutely incredible. You know, I really do feel that I have made more friends through ASMR than any other community. Yeah, I've heard the same as well. I've heard it's absolutely gorgeous. There's a reason why I'd want to visit Virginia, and that's because of now. Okay, I stopped playing the game Fallout 76, but the Fallout franchise is the main reason I really want to visit America. I want to visit California and Nevada for Fallout 1, 2, and New Vegas. Washington DC for Fallout 3, Boston and the surrounding areas for Fallout 4, and of course Virginia for Fallout 7 because of Fallout 76. You know, and there's whole things that I would absolutely, you know, I would absolutely adore to go to America, full stop. You know, not just because I've got friends out there. Well, before that, before I even knew people in America, you know, as I say, I've got, because of ASMR and social media, I've got friends all over the world now. It's incredible, and it really means so much to be able to communicate with you, to that you are in my life. You know, I know that sounds cheesy, but the fact that you are all here and have become, you know, a part of me in a way. Is that right? I don't know. Let's not look at it from that perspective. I just think, you know, it's incredible how well, yeah. I mean, let's face. Well, I mean, we've got stuff going back millions of years, really. Minnie, hello again. Hello. Sounds pretty much like where I live. I shouldn't knock it. I shouldn't. It's a nice part of the country where I am. I mean, I'm only 30 minutes from London, so I am only 30 minutes from London, so it does make a difference. You know, I'm 30 minutes from London, 30 minutes from the coast, and I've got history on my doorstep. I mean, biggest sort of historical place near me that, I mean, I'm an hour by train from Canterbury, you know, the seat of the Anglican faith, you know, Canterbury Cathedral. Further on, Dover Castle, 2,000 plus years of history, from prehistoric, sort of the Iron Age, through the Romans, through the Saxons, through the Normans. You know, one of Britain's oldest castles, if not the oldest. Then obviously we've got that's the problem. House prices are so expensive in this country. You know, it costs so much. I mean, I still live at home with my parents, but I live independent. You know, I live to a degree independently. We share meals, but apart from that, you know, I come and go as I please, and sort of have my own space. This is my own space. But it's just so expensive. It is really expensive. would very much like to, but there is no affordable housing in the UK being built. It's all being built. Any new housing that's being built is not being built for first-time buyers, or probably best not to go down that route, to be honest with you, because I could be here all night talking about that, and I could be on my soapbox. I honestly think that might not be the best thing for me to discuss. But I would like to find a place of my own, with my own space to make videos and record and all that. It would be nice. It would be nice. I'd love to have somewhere with a workshop, or somewhere I can create a studio of my own. Doesn't work like that, unfortunately. It's not cheap, and the people in power make things very difficult. But that's by the by. That's a totally different topic, probably for Twitter. But yeah. Just checking something. I'm probably going to cut this short in a minute anyway, because this is coming up to the... but Julie, Sleeping Artist ASMR, is about to have a premiere over on her channel. So I would absolutely love for you all to please head over there to her channel and support her with her creativity. I will certainly be there in a few minutes to... In fact, I will share the link. Hopefully I set a reminder. There we go. I'm already there waiting. So I'm already one of the 2 people waiting over there. So I will just copy that and pop it in the... There we go. So if you click on that link, that will take you over to Julie's video. No, you haven't. You haven't at all, Julie. I plan to split this up, because I want to be there. So I will sign off and wish you all the very best for the moment. We will be... Well, I hope to restart this afterwards. And obviously I'll be singing Julie's praises. So please do click the link and join Julie in the chat over on her channel. And I will see you soon. So thank you very much for joining. And as I say, remember, if you're watching this back and you want to join the belly dancing collaboration, email me, drop me a message, a DM on Instagram or Twitter. I will give you my email address again. There we go. That's my email address. You can email me and, let me know if you're interested. There are 2 character slots remaining that I'd love to get filled. So please do let me know if you're interested and we can talk more. And I will catch you next time. So I will see you possibly in an hour